Okay, now check my YouTube. We are live. Elapsed time 4 seconds. Okay, ready? All right, Charters. We're rolling. You gonna do the line? Are you gonna do the line?
Live on the internet?
Yeah, but remember you said to open the very first show?
I brought my guitar.
Yeah. Oh, did you? It's a little song I wrote.
I wrote some theme song for the podcast.
Thought I might play it for you.
Yeah.
Go something like this.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you, everybody.
What a warm round of applause here.
Welcome to a very special episode of Live from the Dutch Hall. This is a bonus episode. It's our 5-year anniversary of the very first episode ever of Live from the Dutch Hall. It took place in this very same pool shed that we're coming to you from right now, except there was no elaborate setup and banner and band. There was just an old card table, a lawnmower, and my buddy Dave the Rewster Charters, right?
Yeah, you tricked me into it that night, Pete.
Yeah, and we had listened to a little bit of the show just before we got started tonight.
Yeah.
And it was painful.
Oh, my God.
It was very painful, wasn't it?
It was painful, but at the same time, it was. It made me feel good, you know? Like I had a warm recollection of that night.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I feel like that night I felt like you kind of fucked me over.
Yeah, I did. I did definitely trapped you into doing it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we were both very nervous. You could tell in our voices, like it was broken, and there was a little bit of a vibration in our voices that we were nervous.
Yeah,
you know?
we didn't know what we were doing, or
yeah. It was embarrassing. I remember letting my wife listen to it, and she was like, I was just like in the other room, like biting my hand, you know, because she was but then I heard her laughing in the other room. And I thought, okay, maybe this is a good sign, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was the very first show. We had never been on the internet before. We had 0 listeners. We had 0 anythings. And now we have more than 0.
Yeah.
Which is very good.
We have literally dozens of things now.
Yeah.
5 years later.
5 years later. 5 years later. No, we have 60,000 downloads on Podbean. That's something to sneeze at.
Fuck.
You know?
Yeah.
We've got a plethora of super fans, right? They've been in here. They're too many to name.
Yeah.
If we tried to name them, we would miss too many of them.
It's true. I was thinking about everything that's happened in the last 5 years and all the people that I've come to know through being here in the last 5 years. And a lot of those are super fans. A lot of them have been guests on the show a lot. And without this show, I would have never known any of them. And I feel a special connection with those people. And it's all because of the show. It's like really, It's really been something special.
Okay, I got a game for you then.
All right.
We're gonna play a game. It's called it's like a challenge game. You know how I'll name someone, and then you can start even if you want, because that's the advantage to go first. So you go. I'll say super fans, and you have to name a super fan, and I got to name one. It goes back and forth until someone can't name one.
Until we run out.
And then whoever can't name one has to do the shot.
Okay. Oh yeah, we do have a shot.
We should do a celebratory shot instead.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Well, someone will have to you just lose.
It's a 5. Yeah, we both lose right off.
How
the
about
bat.
punch in the arm?
It's a 5-year shot. You owe the other person a punch. We can
do it on air. We'll do it on air.
Right.
You punch me. Okay, ready? Here's to 5 years.
Cheers,
to everybody that's helped Live from the Dutch Hall, all of our fans, all of our disciples, super fans, shareholders, everyone that's been a part of the nocturnal emissions, everyone that's tended bar for us, or even just listen on your way to work. To all you people, thanks for the last 5 years. We had a great time. Here's to a whole bunch more.
It's been amazing. This is for you.
Yeah, cheers. Ooh, what's that, a little honey? What's that, a honey whiskey? Ooh, it gives a little bit of bite to the end of it.
Honey at first, and then it's just whiskey.
Yeah, it's good, but it's also bad at the same time. Anyways, okay, ready to start the game? Super fan.
Yeah, okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Manny Fajo.
Lori Ball. Oh,
Ellis Steppa.
Jones.
Ellis
Okay.
Steppa.
Okay, and then it's my turn. I'll go Laura Collins.
Ooh, that's a good one. Cheese Lady.
Bailey
Cheese
Aycock.
Haitian Dwarf.
Oh, that's a good one, too. Let's go with Ryan Vandenbush.
Oh, very good. Jill Dyke.
No. Oh, that's a... Okay.
Come on, she was on the
Two separate characters, I
super
suppose.
fan.
That's greasy,
absolutely.
though. I'm going to go Kyle Van Dyke. He's been a
that's
super
a good
fan
one.
since the beginning. He's actually been on one episode, but prefers to listen than to actually be on the episodes.
Yeah, yeah.
So that
I understand
counts.
that. It's not for everyone being on the mic here.
How about... I got
My
another-
turn, my turn.
Yeah.
Rick from Woodstock.
How about... I'm going to go with Kyle VG Van Groningen, great early sponsor of the show and still a listener of the show, as I understand.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. We love those VG meat treats. I'm going to go with Matty O.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Matty O.
Super fan.
How about Andy Coote?
Oh, that's a good one. Super fan.
You might have
No.
to lose.
No, I got one. On the tip of my tongue. Good Time Jane.
Oh, that's a good one. Good time, Jane. Right under the wire on that one.
Yeah.
Kevin Van Dungeon.
Oh, Kev. Can't wait to have him on the show.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. Super fan. There's lots left.
Oh, my God. We got a big one. You're so crazy. You should be lost. You should be lose already. I can
I know,
name 10
is it
of
too
them.
much time? You got 10 more?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just make it rapid fire. You just go until you run out, and I'll keep thinking.
And you keep thinking. How
Yeah.
about Julie Franklin? How about
Oh.
Candace
You
Dixon?
want to get into the cousins?
How about they're
Is that what
super
we're doing?
fans? Are they not? Are they
are
not? You're going
super
to
fans.
discount her Julie Franklin's involvement with our show
No,
charters?
Definitely not.
I think that's outrageous. How about Beef from Norpac?
Oh, yeah, the beef people.
Yeah, how about that? How about Derek Yarmy and the staff at Yarmy Electric? Huh?
A whole crew of
You ever
super
think
fans
about
there.
them? You think that's a whole crew of super fans? Exactly. There's so many people that Jen Husko. How about
Oh,
her?
that's a good one. Braden Akuman. How about him?
Braden
Listens
Akuman.
every
Oh my
week.
goodness, but he's in the Nocturnal Emissions.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a seat of honor. You know, he graduated that. This was just a listener. Then he became a guest. Then he became
A member.
a member of the Nocturnal,
Nocturnal
fucking Emissions. I
I
shouldn't have
know.
swore this is an anniversary episode for the families. Holiday season. Hey, thank you everybody for doing everything. I think I clearly won that one. And if I didn't
Oh, yeah.
name you, it's because you maybe don't give us enough feedback. Oh, Carl Halstead. Carl Halstead. How about that one?
Oh, yeah. Super
Be-
fan for
British
sure.
Columbia.
How about Barney? Hey,
Barney. Oh, yeah. Who's
Derek
that?
Van Houten, the beef.
Only listens to his own episodes. Doesn't count.
Oh.
He's like Joe Pathello. Ty
Yeah.
Wright though listens to everyone.
Every episode.
Yeah, he's a guest and a super fan.
Oh, what about we have feedback from him almost every week.
Bruce Veltri.
Yeah, Bruce Veltri.
Super fan. That how do we
Yeah.
forget him?
Yeah.
He's probably at home just steaming at the ears right
Absolutely.
now.
Sorry, Bruce.
That's what I mean.
It's hard when you
there's
try
like
and bring all these people to mind. There's been so many people.
and a lot of them we didn't know or we lost touch with, and then regained touch with them over the years through the program.
Yeah.
And if you listen to the very first episode, you would which is you can't do anymore. We've held it hostage now.
Yeah.
I just
It's
found
lost.
the very last copy of it, made another copy, so there's 2 copies of this last episode,
Yeah.
very first episode. And but you can't listen to it yet. But if you did listen to it, you know that we held true to what we said in the very first episode. We said this is some of the best times we ever had was in the Dutch Hall, just sitting around shooting the shit with our friends.
That's
And,
right. It's like the best time ever. You get together on a weekend or whatever, and you get together with friends and just
Tell stories.
Just the stories and the laughter and the just recounting your lives. You know, it's the best.
Yeah, and then I come to find out that a lot of people don't live ridiculous lives, like do ridiculous things when they go out and stuff like that. That's why we invented Van Dyke Party Services, right?
Yeah.
don't live your life in regret.
You want to make your life better? Shoot us an email.
Yeah. You want to know why? Because but if you don't even want to pay the $100 of cold hard cash plus all the expenses, which will be dear, you can just listen on Thursdays and soon to be Sundays at Live from the Dutch Hall. And that's what this is, just an anniversary special. This is not taking the place of tomorrow's episode, which is going to be our season 6 premiere. And we promise we will be live from Spiky Ball Studios at 21 Lansdowne Avenue in Delhi.
I can't believe
tomorrow. It's going to happen. We're moving all the gear from the Dutch Hall just to do a special episode. We are still under construction there, so it's still going to be kind of a half-assed operation. But in order to give you a sneak preview into what's to come for next year, we're going to be doing a show from the church tomorrow, and we couldn't be more excited about it. Charters, I think, is going to not be there. Is that true?
I'm definitely going to be there. I would not miss the first show in the church as long as you wait till I get there.
Oh, really?
Which might be later in the evening.
Okay, but you are coming?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah, we might even have a sleepover tomorrow in the church. I'm so excited.
I wouldn't miss it.
But it's going to be a great show. It's going to be fantastic. And we wouldn't, I got to thank everyone for giving us the anniversary wishes. We hope to get to that in a really stacked feedback. We got feedback for tomorrow. So I didn't know you were coming tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be show and go for me, though. I got some commitments tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
With my life.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah.
Master of industry. It is really taxing on you, eh?
Yeah.
You know how old
you know
how old this man is? He's 27 years old. That's how bad he looks from the being a master of industry.
God.
Child savant. You're like the Doogie Howser of like the manufacturing. Is that true?
Look at these crow's feet. You know what that's from? A lot of thinking. A lot of thoughts.
You just say shit sometimes, eh?
Yeah. It's true. I do feel blessed, though, and as cheesy as this sounds, what this program has done for me in my life is a real blessing, and all the people that support the show and who have come to appreciate the show and come back and listen every week, and all the people I've met inside these four walls has been just a real enrichment to my life. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it, and thank you, Pete.
Oh, yeah?
For tricking me into it 5 years ago.
Oh, you're welcome, Dave. And you know what? I think a lot of the people that are out there have always given us their feedback on you, Dave Charters. And you know what they've said over the years? It's been mixed reviews, to be quite honest. There's been half the people that don't care for you, to be quite honest with you.
Oh, really?
They like to parrot my catchphrases on use, like as Rewster sucks balls, those sorts of things. What I like about it is that there'll be a message that people will send us that has nothing to do with you at all. And at the very end of it, they'll just be like, Rewster sucks balls, you know? The one guy, our sponsor of our show, Clean Flow, sent us one time his donation to the show, and it said on there, Charters is my bitch now, is what it actually said on the card. It's up there on the wall if you want to read it after, Dave. It says, Charters is my bitch now, you know? So that's half it. But then half that we don't talk about very often is the ones that people that come to defend you. It's mostly the ladies, actually.
Yeah, why do I never hear about them?
They come to defend you because they feel like that you're being mistreated on the show. Do you know that?
I had no idea.
Yeah.
We never get that feedback.
I thought it was also I never
never read on it.
We never have the time. We just always the next on the list, and I'm like, this show's got to keep moving. We got to do our last bit and get out of here. It's an hour 40 or whatever it is. Anyways, we're not going to do that tonight. But I want to play one last game with you. Bands that have been on the show. Quick, go.
Okay. That you really put me on the spot there. The Nocturnal Emissions I'm going to start with.
Okay, and Crown the Lion then. They were the very first band we ever had on the show.
How about I can look on the wall over there and see some bands. How about Fred Eaglesmith?
Fred Eaglesmith, one of our biggest guests, a former Letterman guest, also live from the Dutch Hall guest.
Yep.
Me and Letterman have that in common. No big deal. And then my turn?
Yeah, you go.
Oh, I'm going to go with, how about the Hippo Z?
Oh, yeah, and every incarnation of
Paul Etier and
yeah.
Brad Good and all that. Well, there's been so many. There's been Zephyr. There's been, what else was in here? Zephyr. There was Huck Jen.
Huck Jen, they're my favorite.
Yeah. I like the Hippos.
Did you? They were like funky, right?
Yeah. I like anything where old Starsky was here. He really had some weird shit with all those keys and stuff
yeah.
like that. Like he was from like a spaceman or something, right? I like Starsky. I saw him working at like the Lens Mill store, and I was just like, oh man, this guy's like a genius.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Oh, yeah.
That's the reality of art, man. That's what
It's heartbreaking, really.
It's heartbreaking.
Not that there's anything wrong with Lens Mill Store. You know, it's
You can
a
see
staple
it.
of the Port Dover community.
No, it wasn't in Port Dover. It was in Brantford. But it doesn't
But
matter.
the original Lens Mill Store.
Is Dover? Is it?
Oh yeah.
Who
for
gives a
sure.
shit? It's a
The
place.
Brantford one's a
If
knockoff.
you're like a, if you're like
Starsky,
a,
it's a knockoff.
if you're a genius on the keys, you know, you don't want to be like moving pelts of yarn or whatever you got to do in there. You want to be like fucking wizard on the keys. That's what you fucking live for. It's when you come alive. It's when you feel like that you're invincible and you can just like just fucking rock puss, you know? You know, Dave? You know that feeling? You ever play a gig and go home to your wife and just feel a little bit like better about yourself and you knock it out of the park in the bedroom? You ever do that?
It's happened once.
It resulted in your fourth child,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that was a good wedding.
That was a great wedding. And a big shout out to the Rowans for that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, they're also guests. They've been guests on the show. We've done
Yeah.
on location shows with them.
Sonia Rowan, super fan.
Yeah, also a super fan. Yeah, and kept a market in California by spreading the word for us out there,
Absolutely.
and it's been really good for us. So yeah, I can't believe it. We've got everything but 2 states in the United States have listened. I think we still have Alaska holding out. We have Maine holding
Those
out.
cold pricks. Maine.
Maine will not listen. And
It makes no sense. They're on the coast.
yeah,
Come on.
I think North Dakota. Those are the 3 we don't have. North Dakota.
North Dakota, I get.
I get, yeah. Well, I think they'd like it.
They don't have internet.
Well, maybe not. We should go to North Dakota, eh? Spread
Yeah.
the word of the
Yeah.
Dutch Hall.
Bring Steve Harper to North Dakota.
Yeah, we'll just bring our own internet service. We can just bring your cell phone and do a hotspot there for them. Can you do that? We should do a hotspot, Dave.
Yeah. The old North Dakota hotspot.
You know, we had the biggest talking point from the very first show was I shouldn't say the biggest one. We had the birth of the Haitian dwarf.
That amazes me because I'm going to just tell everyone for real like how that went down, if that's okay.
Okay.
The true story
Of what?
of the birth of the Haitian dwarf.
Okay.
Because I don't know if people know this or not, but on that very first episode, if we re-release it, maybe you'll get to hear it. We're just chatting, and through the conversation, Pete started talking about this little dwarf that I followed around town or something, taking pictures of him.
Yeah, he wore a white suit.
Yeah, white suit. What was he, Haitian or
Mexican.
or something like that? And it was kind of a joke, and we were laughing about because dwarves entertain people, and it gives us a laugh.
I forgot we had a sound machine back.
And on the very next, we released that one was released on iTunes, I think, the very first show.
Yeah.
And before the very next show, 1 week later, there's feedback on iTunes from the Haitian dwarf.
Yeah, the guy that we invented and began to speak to us.
It just came out of a weird conversation, and all of a sudden, it ends up it's a real person, the Haitian dwarf.
From the very first episode.
From the very first episode. And I would say, not every show, but I bet you 80% of all 5 years of shows, 70?
70, I'd go. Because he
70%.
slept in the last couple. But he was like 100 at one time.
Yeah,
for
we've
a
got
while.
feedback from this dwarf that we've never met from Haiti. It's amazing.
We learned a lot about him. And at one point in time, and I think we'll still get it off the ground, is where we were going to have T-shirts saying, have you seen the Haitian dwarf? And I hope to get those out this year. I also want to do Dutch Hall Disciple and then have the new Dutch Hall logo T-shirts all out available in 2019.
Oh, yeah.
From Spiky Ball Studios. But we
The
can't
merch
just...
is coming.
Yeah, the merch and advertising is coming for everybody that put up with us for this long. We're eventually going to have to make enough money to pay for our church. So expect a couple of ads snuck in there because it would be good for everybody. But one thing speaking of sponsors, we've had some of the most generous people that have just donated to the show. We've got a lot of our equipment through the generous donations of listeners and of businesses in the community like VG's and Norpac and Clean Flow and Yarmy Electric and Second Mouse, Victoria Elder Care, Norfolk Family Eye Care, like a lot of different partners in the community have helped us over the years, and we really do appreciate all the support. Yeah. And we hope to do a lot more with the community in the future with live events and with this program, which is going to be beefed up. Not tomorrow night, but when we move into the church officially, our new setup is going to be very much different than what you're seeing now. It's a real step forward in technology, but I think the show itself is going to keep the same kind of feel because it's the same people.
It just makes sense.
Huh? Yeah, it just makes sense to do it better. And we got the space now to do it, and with a live audience, I think it's going to be really fun to do the show into 2019. So here's to a bunch more years to come, David.
Yeah, and for anyone who's been in the hall, you know what it's like to be part of the live studio audience. It's pretty fucking awesome to be in here. And I think a lot of people maybe are scared to come in, or they're like, people who listen religiously.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know about going in, but I'll tell you, it's a great time. We're looking forward to more and more guests.
Well, we'll have the room for actually real audiences, and we're hoping that we can get regulars and people that enjoy the process of coming out on a Sunday night and having a good time with us.
It'll be a lot of fun.
I'm trying to outdraw the Catholics, to be quite honest with you. Trying to outdraw the Catholics. So anyways, guys, if you'd like to give us some feedback at livefromthedutchhall@gmail.com. You can also go on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that bullshit, and you can get a hold of me some way or another. And until tomorrow night, we will see you next Thursday.
Thanks, Peter, for everything.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody.
I want to let you know everybody is here and you didn't make it. I don't know for what reason. You're young, intelligent man. Otherwise, don't be lazy and dumb son of a bitch. Go fuck yourself.
This is Jake the Steak Roberts letting you know, in case you didn't, it's live from the Dutch Hall. Listen, or else. Jake the Steak Roberts letting you know, because, well, I'm sure everybody knows by now, Dave Charters is a real piece of shit. I mean, not the kind of shit that you wipe off the end of your deck after you get the fucking screw and chick in the ass, but he's still a piece of shit. Got it? Okay.
Thanks, everybody. That's it.